It's crazy how fast your fortunes can turn in tournaments. Like GenG looks so good. They 3-0'd Splice and Luminosity, and then they were up 2-0 against 100 Thieves, and now they're out of the tournament. Like,
yeah, that was, I think, would you say that was kind of one of the moments where you saw momentum, and then the moment they lost, it was just done?
So for Pool B, which we were placed in for this event, we're in here with Splice, Luminosity, and Denial. I think when the pools originally got announced, people didn't look at our pool and think that it was the hardest one on paper. But that kind of confused me too, because we have the two Luminosity and Splice, the two grand finalists from Fort Worth, us, #1 in the Pro League, and then Denial, who was in the current making of making a change that would make their team better. So I'd say our pool is definitely the hardest. Beating Splice recently in the league definitely puts us in a decent position, probably in the eyes of viewers, that we should be able to take that match since it's our second one. And then Luminosity, kind of get our revenge from Fort Worth, winner's bracket, no ramparts. And Denial is a brand new roster, and kind of just excited to see what they can do. But we feel pretty confident about them.
Where did Joey go, Chance?
You had to go do...
Well, you like that shit?
Alright, have you guys seen the Seaside, frequency.
Dylan, that might be the most interactions I've ever seen on Arsenal Control.
Did I have a lot? Where did I go?
I don't know what you went, but I looked halfway through the second round maybe, and you had a lot.
So going into the LG series, we were pretty confident just because of how the vetoes went down. We played them at Fort Worth, and they used the good old Rampart against us. So we ended up losing that series last map, but we did win both hard points. So going into this series against them in our pool, we were pretty confident that we were going to come out and win. Ended up taking the series 3-0. Came out hot. The communication and the energy was there that we've been preaching.
Into the hard point here as we enter the winery. Morks picks up one, Nagafen with another one as well. Havoc with another, and this has been a great push here from GenG. Splice doing their best to try and hold off the push, but there's nothing to resist the push coming in here from GenG. They've done a great job here, Bryce, of making the best out of a bad situation, and now you can see there is going to be a lead change here, and GenG go into the lead. If Nagafen can put these to use, you can see him ping it here, trying to find where those players are going to be pushing. The lightning strike comes in as well. He finds one, he finds two, and now GenG just a few moments away. That is going to be the game. No one from Splice in position, and GenG take your game #1. Jerd again, trying to find that first pick. Keeping an eye on the minimap here, and it is going to be Envoy who picks up 2 here. Looney and Jerd fall, and that is going to be everything that GenG can possibly want. Aqua finds one, but he's going to be the last alive here. GenG, they're looking pretty good on this S&D thing right now, Bryce.
Yeah, this is over. And it could be all over, but not quite yet. GenG holds. Splice, 5 lives remaining, 4 lives remaining.
Havoc is just going off at the moment, Bryce. Picking up so many important kills. He's 20 and 20 in the game, but in this round, he's picked up so many vital kills in vital moments. Major Maniac now trying to hold off this final push here from Splice. They're not going to be able to convert this one. Oh! Havoc gets taken down. Another two-piece here from Havoc, causing all sorts of problems. Accuracy with 2, accuracy with 3. But no time left on the board here, and GenG will hold strong.
That was such a mess towards it. Can they do it? Incoming lightning strike. Can they make the kills that are coming through now? Actually, he's going to get
again.
He's just doing such phenomenal work. He gets the Hellstorm. Oh, literally non-stop gunning with this KN.
I don't think the Morks has missed
He's run out of ammo
in the last 2 minutes. You can see that by the amount of ammo, as you say, left in that KN.
This could be it. This is the one push I talked about.
Comes in here. There's the streaks here from Morks as well. 12-6, GenG. Playing this one absolutely perfectly. Second tick on the board here. Splice need to play this one perfectly here, Bryce. I don't think they're in position to do here. GenG stack. And they get the final tick on the board here, and GenG will pick up a convincing series win here, Bryce.
On the seaside? Yeah, got everyone dumb hype on the seaside and Freak. Yeah, bro, this guy was screaming when he was fist bumping Jared before the round was even over. Jared said, "Don't fist bump me."
Yeah, that was Mike. That was Mike.
Who did that?
That was peripheral vision. I was holding their side on the very last couple ticks. Mike was like, "Bro, 3 more seconds. It's over. There's no rush. It was over."
And like we play for a wipe and then we just win because we all stack. That's good because like we used to just throw lives away.
I burgered my grand spray.
Oh yeah, you're like, oh.
Yeah, so we play Denial as our last match in pool play, and I am playing against my former teammate Brack, and I'd say we probably have a pretty a little rivalry going. He was talking some crap to me. I was talking some crap to him about our teams. More joking around, but I think it'll be a good match, and I think we both are really looking forward to it to like just beat each other. You know, nothing against each other, but we're rivals.
That's super advantageous stuff.
Let's go, man.
I think 3-0ing Splice and LG gave us a good confidence going into our last match of the night versus Denial, which was on paper probably the worst team in our pool, just because Splice and LG defending champion or grand finals of Fort Worth. So going into that series, we were confident we were going to take it, and we ended up winning 3-1.
Just from the performance that we saw from GenG yesterday, and you know, now that they're in this winners bracket as well, the fact that they do have a game to kind of almost ease themselves into today, you would think, unless UIU can pull off what would be an incredible upset. You can see the maps underway now. We're behind UIU to start this one off as we get into our first game of the day. It's Saturday here in London, and it's time for the action.
Here it is, we go into that first half point, straight into elevator, as both teams will of course come head to head, and it will be GenG that come out ahead straight away, spawning UIU out as they get that first control. They are starting to come in. Rolly is going to have his grab slam, and I wonder if he will use it here. It could be beneficial considering how tight this is, but Envoy gets 3 and starts to shut it down. Proto trying to get that with a shot punch. Shot punch is coming in from everywhere. Envoy stays alive again. He's now on a 4 streak, and he's going to be thinking, can I stay alive for streaks? They have specialists in abundance. They're going to hit pretty much all of them on this hill. Envoy's going to have full streaks. This game is over. It has to be over. They have too much versatility. They have too much to work with. They only have 15 points left to get. Right now, UIU are in a hole and there's no getting out.
And you can see the streaks are going to be called in here from Envoy as well. You can see the grab slam gets used by Havoc. He picks up 3. 4 players fall here for UIU, and this is just a matter of when, not if. And you can see the GenG train, it's continuing from yesterday. And they would have marched straight into Sunday.
A difficult hit is you have to bounce to get that warning label off your screen, which is what he was trying to do. Doesn't matter to hit it, but already Rory takes down Nagafen. Big fights going in here, and Envoy and Harrick combined, but so many kills flying down. It's now a 2 versus 2, and one of those 2 will have a sniper rifle. That's going to be Royalty, I believe, Envoy and Connector.
And the tough thing is, his first pick's going to have to come in from Royalty potentially here. He has Maddox in hand now, which is going to help things off, and him and Barzillion working perfectly together there, both just flying in to take down Morks, and now
Envoy's made a ridiculous play. He's gone for a long flank. He's literally going all the way around, and I think they know he's here as well. Royalty is going to go down, and he now has to go for it. I'm not sure he's going to be in time. He's in it as well. Is he going to get it in time?
Oh, Envoy!
He did get it in time. Unreal. That bomb was defusing, and he just managed to get it. That shoulder peak could have been bad for him. Oh my goodness. It's almost going to become like an S&D in just a second. The benefit for GenG is they only need 1 tick here. Rory is going to be able to get that one as well. Can he get the next one? No. Nagafen takes him back down. 1 life now between these 2 teams. Both of them now piling in, and it will be GenG. They're going to try and flood in 4 players onto the point. Can they hold this one down? And it should be just enough. That wipe will be everything, and UIU will lose the first round of control. Might have actually rather had a gun out to try and take those gunfights, and eventually now GenG are piling into him. Method's going to be underneath. He's not going to be able to deflect enough pressure. Incoming Tempest. They're looking at this right here, right now. UIU have to sprint. I don't even think they can get there in time. This game is over on set.
I don't think they can get there, and the shot hit there is going to drop that final player as well. And even though the specialist didn't do too much work there, they relied on that gun skill.
Let's go.
Himself, he's got all the information he needs now. This plays off he knows where.
Thieves is going to come through. They just need to make sure they win these following gunfights. The rotation they've been so good on has been from P1 to P2, and that's where they could essentially try and kill this game. But Nagafen calls in the lightning strike. He'll go down. Teammates pick up the gunfights, though, so the time should be safe. This is getting a little chaotic, and I think GenG recognize that they can play for chaos here. Envoy tries to fly forward. A team kill comes through for GenG. It's 2 more points, and that'll be that. A triple kill from Havoc with the grab slam. GenG remain perfect in hardpoint.
Mox doing a very smart thing to back all the way up, though, because mid was open just for a moment when Havoc falls. Envoy, though, gets picked off by an ICR, and the 5v4 has turned into even more. Players falling 1 by 1. Nagafen, though, trying to make things a little bit interesting, and he's able to find 2 with the help of Mox, but now players are flanking. Nagafen's got to sprint forward. No. Mox is still there for the help. Now all of a sudden it's 2v2. Nagafen with the stripe is on another level. Him and Mox going beyond huge for the team. They got to get the bomb down, but now Havoc's up top. If he just kills this guy off bomb and his teammate stays alive, that might be the play. Nagafen just wants to stay alive. Havoc just needs to get the timing right. Don't shoot in the back. Go for the guy on bomb. There it is. Only 7 seconds left. Is anyone even nearby to pick it up and plan in time? Priest is going to be close, but Nagafen has the kill. Havoc has the kill up top. The last man standing on bomb cannot connect.
This now comes down to Enable to maybe find a pick and try and escape, but they have them pinned. Now Octane trying to push forward. He's going to be isolated in a 1v2. He needs to at least find the first. Does so. Enable a 1 versus 1. 9 seconds on the clock. Going up against Major Maniac from GenG. Bomb planted today. Enable spots him. Shots go down. Dancing and darting with death. Enable challenges, and Major Maniac wins the gunfight. GenG 2-0 up in a winner's bracket semifinal. 1 more map for them.
There's not much to say about the 100 Thieves series just because we went up 2-0 in the series. We were playing probably the best COD we've ever played on LAN together.
And it kind of just, the scene kind of fell apart there.
17-6 life advantage, and frankly, Ben, it is all but over. The 3rd tick is gonna be through. The only way to get a reverse sweep is to lose the first 2 maps and go from there. 100 Thieves, well, that's step number 1.
At final 6 seconds, now it will be down to a new hill. 100 Thieves cannot end it here, but Kenny styling on GenG.
And this is just a massive game for them to get. Of course, both of these teams with these rosters out of vents are 8-2. Both are spectacular, and this is why we expected to go to game 5s, and they're able to break through, get the final kill in the hard point with a commanding gridlock hard point win. He's gonna be watching the full flank. He's in the perfect spot. This might just be a free kill. Nagafen reads it, but he is gonna fall. You got a 5v3 bomb towards A, and it should be getting planted. Only 2 players for GenG here because Octane causing so many problems.
Oh, the stun comes through. That should be a kill, but elsewhere, Kenny has shut down Mok, so it's a 2v4. One player completely out of position. Envoy's gonna make it interesting though. A 2 versus 3. As you said, bomb down. 34 seconds for GenG to try and stay alive in the winner's bracket. Pinch comes through, Envoy will find one, but his team killed. It's so unfortunate. And with 26 seconds left, he's left in a 1 versus 2. He surely should fall. 100 Thieves complete the reverse sweep and book their ticket into the winner's bracket final.
I cannot believe they just all hit up A and we were not watching the front cross. They just for free pushed me out like that. I'm looking, you're right, I'm doing what we always do.
Yeah, but nobody's like sliding out in the pocket trying to get like any kind of info. We ended up losing the series 3-2, and I think that just comes down to us. It's a very simple thing, and I think we can really work on it together as a team over these next 2 weeks at the Pro League split and going into Anaheim, and that's just our mental fortitude, our trust in one another, and just our energy in our communication, because that's the most important thing that's going to win us a championship.
Yeah, use the paddles? No, I don't have any on I have a default controller at home. So you don't use some paddles? No? Oh, that's crunch. Huh? You didn't.
So how many types of music do you have?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. The one short.
So I need to figure out Pharaoh or Destiny.
And we are going to see those all-important spawns flip. That's a mistake for Envy, I feel. That was a bit of an overextension for those last couple seconds here, and I think GenG will be wanting to punish them. Number 6 will be watching the back. He's going to go down. It's going to be Pharaoh. And look at number 5 and 3. Yuke and Aches are going to spawn on in. And maybe a blessing in disguise. A big kill coming in for Aches, but Envoy, again, that KM in abundance we saw yesterday. Aches rocking it, and now we're seeing GenG give him a taste of their own medicine. Someone needs to stay on the point for a second, and it's going to be number 1. It's going to be silly to reap the rewards of that. However, here comes the grapple. There comes the slam. Only going to find 1, and surely going to be shut down instantly after, and he will fall.
Yuke so fast, so in on the point. Major Maniac with a lovely 3 to get that one done. Flies through, cleans up. Envy, Silly's going down as well. A little late to the party. His friends are all gone, and this is it. GenG, a final 5. Decimate on point. Here comes the contest. Major Maniac could pop the War Machine now and just let it rip. That's the final few seconds. GenG just managed to close out map 1. It wasn't as one-sided as I had a feeling it was going to be. A GenG with that first map win.
The advantage just by a little bit, by 3 rounds, of course, so they can really dictate the pace of the game. Huke now just waiting through the lobby, but Silly's going to get picked off by Nagafen, and now the collapse maybe onto A2 through the lobby. They're playing the numbers, and they're playing close together. This is what worked for Envy last time. However, 8, Pharaoh with the double, Huke with the 5th, and just like that, it's going to be a complete wipeout for GenG on the Search and Destroy. Great work from Envy. Huke, again, we saw what the slam could do last time, and this time he's going to find himself a double. Still down by 1, but they've got a lightning strike to play with now in the hands of Decimate and Huke. Huke finding another kill on the plate there, and that's going to be a Hellstone. Will he find another? Huke, he's turning up here for Envy. The grapple is right back. He's found another. Huke is unstoppable. The stun will put him down, and now it's 8-6, and the zone is over. Decimate pulls out the streaks, and just like that, coming back from behind, I think it was a 6 or 7 point deficit there, but Specialist invested so well, Streaks invested so well, and what a way to close it out.
This is tournament life for GenG. They need to win this map. They absolutely positively must get it done, and here we go. Pharaoh's on point. Envy are in. Envy are in. Pharaoh's got 2. Here comes the contest, but is it enough? There are blue players all over the point. Envy are about to bleed this one all the way to the end. 5 seconds for the win. GenG, you gotta get in. You gotta get in now. This is it. Tournament life on the line. Contest comes through. Vision pulses out. Naga's done. Silly. Pharaoh. Envy. It's almost finished. The last player. They get it done. Envy eliminate GenG from CWL London.
something felt like it just clicked for them, for Envy, in the middle of that game, and they kind of just started firing on all cylinders. Pharaoh had an extremely good start and like middle end of that game, which helped them a lot, and they ended up just sort of clutching up, hit us in our weak spots where we really couldn't progress and succeed, and they ended up taking the map and the series 3-1. So going into Anaheim, first step is going home, saying goodbye to London. Great place. I learned to like it a lot more towards the end. Kind of grew on me a little bit. The event didn't go the exact way we wanted, but it's a cool place and pretty lucky to come here. I think where we fell short was a lot of sort of mentality things, composure here and there, maybe communication lacking, but strict gameplay, talent-wise, I think we played the best Call of Duty possible. And ready for Anaheim, ready to prove to ourselves we can finally win. Got over the top 8 hump. Couldn't quite get past the top 6, but I think things are going to fall into place and be good for us in California.
It's awesome coming all the way to London and signing things, taking pictures, because it's truly a blessing, man. To travel and to compete.
Shout out to all the fans. It was so sick seeing you here in London. Everyone tweeting us on Twitter, watching on Twitch, giving us love. We were up 2-0 on the team that eventually won the championship. We let our foot off the gas, and we're not going to let it happen at Anaheim. This is only our second time competing as GenG on LAN. First time we got 8th at Fort Worth. This time we got 6th. Last time we lost to LG. This time we 3-0'd them. So next event, we're going to take 100 Thieves down.